Hey Chamber family, I want to show you how to make your members ads in your newsletters, your relocation guides, whatever it is. If it's a PDF, I want to show you how to make this ad a clickable link. So I am going to use the paid version of, it's called Adobe Acrobat Pro DC. And as thrifty as I am, it is a tool that I do like to pay for because it just makes little things so much easier that you don't even realize, and eventually will save you more staff time that it will be worth the cost. So you're going to open up your PDF again in the paid version of Adobe Acrobat. And then we're going to click Edit PDF on the toolbar on the right-hand side. We're going to go up to Link and Add Edit. And then you don't really see anything at first, but if you look at your mouse, it does look like a crosshairs now. And that's because we can click and drag to select the whole ad. And I like to do that to make it a lot more intuitive for people for when they hover and they realize something has changed, or they don't have to go hover over the URL. They can just be like, oh, that's pretty, and click it and go to their site. So you can play around with these options if you want to. The biggest difference is that invisible rectangle, you won't see a whole lot of thing. You'll just have to notice that your mouse cursor is a different icon. So sometimes it's nice for people that it's not distracting, but other times it's not as obvious for people that aren't as tech savvy. No matter what you pick up here, you want to do open a web page and then click next. Now, if you've promised them a link to their site, you need to do that. But if you haven't, I like to use their directory listing on the Chamber website. So I'm going to copy that URL, and I like to do that because it gives us a little extra traffic and it gives us a few more numbers to prove that, hey, people are visiting your listing with us. So it gives us a little more proof. And it still does promote them because it's got their contact info and all that. After you've done all the links you want to, you would just click close. So you're no longer editing the PDF, and you can see when I go to hover, it does allow me to click through and go visit the site. Then you just want to make sure you actually save your changes. So you should just be able to save it as a PDF, but I usually like to save it as a new copy. And I like to go ahead and put links or something like that, that it's obvious if I'm looking at multiple versions of the same PDF. And then you would just hit save. And when you open it, it'll again will be clickable. And it's also nice when you do it directly in the PDF, because then if you need to email just the PDF version to anybody, it still works. And then if you upload it to most of those like flipbook sites, you might have to do a paid version depending on the site, but it should automatically pull the links for you so you don't have to do it twice. Anyways, I hope that helped, and happy promoting.